In life, we meet many people, and every meeting has its own feeling. But what if one meeting destroys your whole life? This story is of a boy named Unaki, living in Japan. Unaki's life was quite simple. In the day he had college classes, evenings passed while sitting in the library, solving assignments, and nights went by in computer gaming. But on the night of the 21st of October, his life completely changed. Unaki often went directly to the library after college to study. That day, Unaki was very tired, so he fell asleep in the library itself. And when his eyes opened, he saw that the clock was showing 12:30 at night. Unaki had never stayed outside his house so late at night. He quickly packed his belongings and left for home. Unaki's house was about 20 minutes away from the library. But there was also a shortcut way to his house, through which he could reach in just 10 minutes. But everyone often forbade him from taking that shortcut. On that shortcut road, there were no lamps or lights. That path always remained completely dark. And people said that, in that darkness Akai Onna lives. Akai Onna was a mysterious horror legend of Japan. It is said that, in the darkness of night, many people saw a girl in a red dress. And if anyone ever saw that girl's face, then she started sticking behind him, like a shadow. Many people either disappeared or were found dead. But Unaki considered Akai Onna just a horror legend. In fact, he had gone many times by that shortcut road before too, and he never encountered such a thing. But this was the first time when it was so late at night. Unaki was feeling very sleepy, and without thinking, he walked on that shortcut road. At the beginning, Unaki could not see anything on that road. But slowly, in the faint light of the sky, he started seeing the way a little. After walking a short distance, suddenly Unaki saw a woman standing near the wall. That woman was wearing a red dress.
Unaki suddenly felt anxious. He could not see the woman's face, and she was just silently standing in one place. Unaki felt very strange that so late at night, why is this woman standing near the wall? And moreover, she was wearing a red dress. For a moment it felt to him that maybe the legend of Akai Onna is true. Still Unaki, without saying anything, bowed his head down and kept walking ahead. But as soon as he passed by that woman, he could not resist, and he lifted his eyes to see the woman's face, and he was shocked. That woman's face was terrifying, so pale white that it looked as if a dead woman's corpse was standing there. Such a strange face Unaki had never seen in his life. Seeing that woman, Unaki got very scared and quickly ran away. Somehow he reached his home. What he had seen he could not forget. That woman's face seemed imprinted inside his mind. Next day, Unaki continued his routine life as usual. But from the evening onwards, strange things started happening with him. He began to feel as if someone was present around him, staring fixedly at him. One night, when Unaki was sleeping under his blanket, suddenly he felt as if someone pulled his blanket from the lower side. Unaki woke up. Looking around fearfully, he saw nothing. But just then, right in front of his eyes, a red shadow quickly passed outside his room's window. Unaki could not believe his own eyes. He felt he was going mad. He explained to himself that this was just his imagination. Forcefully, he closed his eyes and lay down facing the ceiling. After trying to sleep for some time, Unaki restlessly opened his eyes, and what he saw was beyond this world. On the ceiling of his room, right above his bed, that same red dress girl was clinging to the wall and staring at him. Unaki screamed loudly, and right then his sleep broke. Now he understood that he had seen all this in a dream. His throat had gone dry, and his whole body was drenched in sweat.
He got up to drink water. While drinking water, his eyes went to his room's window, and the glass fell from his hand, right outside the window. That same woman in red dress was standing staring at him with that terrifying face. But as soon as Unaki switched on the lights, he saw that no one was at the window. Day by day, these incidents kept increasing. Unaki started seeing Akai Onna everywhere. He even talked to some of his friends about this, but no one believed him. His mind was only thinking that maybe he too would disappear soon. Unaki's fear was increasing. He decided that he would go to the police station and ask for help. But just then, he heard the sound of his house's main gate opening. Gathering courage, Unaki went outside to look. He saw his house's door was completely open and strong winds were blowing inside. Unaki dialed one of his friends to tell everything. He just kept telling about all the incidents that happened with him. But while talking, suddenly he stopped POs because he felt someone's breath on his neck. Unaki understood that someone was standing right behind him. He clearly felt a hand coming on his neck. When Unaki looked in the mirror, he trembled. Akai Onna was standing right behind him. Frightened, Unaki said to his friend, "Unfawans. Akai Onna. She has come to take me. She has come to take me away." After some time, Unaki's friend reached his house. The whole house was devastated, as if a storm had come inside. His friend searched the entire house, but Unaki was nowhere. Unaki had disappeared from his own house. And after that day, he was never seen by anyone again. Till today, no one knows what actually happened with Unaki. Who was Akai Onna? And why is she making people disappear in Japan? We don't have the answers to these questions. But we only know this. If you ever see such a woman standing in a dark alley, it is better to turn back from there.